Templar down there, Zealots. Got guys at this tower. What's this High Templar going to do? He's going to run away. He realizes ghosts are not good against High Temp. Or ghosts are not fun for High Templar to fight with Snipe and EMP running High Templar issues. So we do now have a Warp Prism going on for Socks. Maybe we're going to see some awesome dropping action. Always fun to see Warp Prisms. Such a good versatile unit. Protoss starting to kind of macro up an army. High Templar, Archon, Colossi. Terran player looks like he has the advantage right now. He's at 107. The Protoss is at 137, but Protoss does have another base, so maybe he has more probes. This Terran army looks really big, though, compared to this Protoss. I feel like if they fall right now, bratok would win easily. He's a good mix of units. This Warp Prism, just going to sit over here, maybe deploy, get some guys to pop in out of that. I don't know. He didn't load up with anyone. Normally you want to load your Warp Prisms up with a few High Templar or Zealots, and then drop them, then deploy their, what's it called? Phasing mode. So then you can warp in even more units. Socke getting very high on the resources. Bradok's still kind of mineral low comparatively to gas. Needs to pump out some more ghosts, or ravens or something gas heavy. This guy going into phasing mode. Ooh, right as Bradok's about to secure his fourth. Maybe Socke knew this was coming. He has lead map hacks or something like that. What's he going to do? Is he going to warp something in? Another Robo-Bay going down for Socke. So maybe we're going to see more Colossi. Looks like it. Maybe more Immortals, though. With all these Marauders, I mean, Immortals are a lot better against Marauders than Colossi are. Immortals have the shield, and they do the extra damage to them. I mean, Colossi, if Marauders stim them up, they can take out Colossi pretty easily. Socke refusing to harvest this gas at his last one, which I can't agree with, seeing as he's using all these Templar. I mean, Templar are really gas-heavy. He's getting up there in minerals. Terran infantry on level 2, and Protoss ground weapon level 3 going down, along with more refineries, medevacs, all kinds of stuff being made. Socke almost mined out his natural. Bratok still has a little bit to go. Fourth expansion is done for Socke, not for Bratok yet. Zealots coming in now, seeing that Bratok does have this expansion, is going to force to cancel. Good timing that expansion was getting down there. Bratok now moving down to respond. He is dropping 2 more Marauders in the base. Colossi taking quite a bit of damage before he takes them down. These little Zealots are going to run away. It looks like they're going to get stimmed up and killed. Good positioning on the command center this time. And we do have drops going down all over the place. That's a good size replacement, though. Proton Cannon still went down despite that. Drop going down at the natural. He's just dropping with 1 or 2 Marauders. I think he forgot he has this one up here with 2 Marines in it. This Marauder going to run away as Socke tries to secure his 5th. Drops are just going down all over the place. Action all over the map. Socke's whole army, though, isn't able to cover everything. He needs to split up his guys in control groups. Is this Marauder going to get this? Doesn't look like it. These Zealots are going to come in. Oh, he did get it. This Medevac's still in the corner with 2 Marines. Maybe he's going to realize it now that this Medevac's going around too. Is this Photon Cannon going to be able to take it out? No, the Marauder is going to stay out of range. Smart little Marauder right there. Ooh, but Medevac did get feedback. Went down to Psystorm. Marauder went down too. So it looks like most of Bradok's dropping forces around the map have gone down. Socke securing his 5th as Bratok is securing his 4th. So Socke does have the macro advantage, but Bratok does look like to have a much scarier armor at 149 supply. Socke at 190, but he has a lot of probes. Where's Socke's army? Here it is. These Colossi are going to be the pivotal point. There are 3 Vikings out for Bratok. If these Vikings can go up and kill these Colossi, then Bradok's army will have to rely on these few High Templar. It is a pretty good mix, though. Zealot, Stalker, 1 Archon, High Templar, Colossi. You just have to watch out for the EMP and the Vikings, like I said, because your Colossi and your Templar are the heavy hitters. If the Vikings take that Colossi and Templar get EMP'd, he's not going to have much to deal with this giant Marauder Marine ball. This is how a lot of Terran vs. Protosses turn out. Socke now splitting his forces up all around the place, and a bunch of medevacs going down to drop at the 5th base for Bratok. Is this Nexus almost done? He might want to wait until his Nexus finishes to do it. Looks like the Nexus is finishing now. Socke, is he going to engage Bratok right here? No, he looks like he's going to pull back now, and Bratok knows it. Psystorm going down, taking out a lot of health of the Marauders, but this Templar now out of energy is going to go down. More guys being warped in defense, and another drop going down. Bratok just doing such great micro all over the map. Simultaneous dropping. Great play by him. The army of Socke's finally going to get here. Bratok with his main army just sitting down here at the bottom. Maybe he's going to wait until secure this expansion, keep his army nearby. This Colossi going to go in, probably destroy this. Yeah, Colossi still really good, no matter what situation. If it's ground units, if it's more than 1, Colossi are good. Templar standing by, maybe going to feed back this medevac as soon as he comes. Run away, little Templar. You're going to die. Feedbacking the medevac, almost killing it. Needs to put his Psystorm down. Bratok cautiously moving out with the Ghost. Might realize that there are things up on this high ground. Snipes the High Templar. High Templar does get a good storm off. Kills several Marines, but no Marauders go down. Socke moving his forces now back out across the map. Bratok just completely exploited the mobility of this protoss force all through the match. This expansion is under fire. Socke just has guys warping in all over the place. Finally, doing the same thing as Bratok is and diversifying his forces everywhere they go. Socke's got to Bradok's got to realize that Socke has warp prism down here now. Yes, he does. He does see it, and this warp prism will not get away. These things are so flimsy they die in an instant. Bratok, you've forgotten about this little medevac the whole game. These two Marines gotta be wondering what the heck they're doing up there. Oh well, more drops going down. This drop's got 4 Marauders going down now in the little smoky gas place at the top building. Medevac, kind of running low on health and energy. Feedback might be able to kill by the time they get here. This army moving out now going to do its damage. Small force moving in, maybe going to try to see if they can catch this expansion, which is still mining. Still has quite a few spots, actually. These guys going to intercept reinforcements. Not going to do too much in here. We have the big battle maybe about to go down now. A lot of medevacs, a few Vikings, giant Bioball versus this huge Protoss army made with almost every Protoss ground unit except for Dark Templars and Sentries there is. These guys waiting over there. As Bratok has secured his 4th now and has made it into a planetary fortress, so it will be very hard to take for the Protoss player. Socke still trying to secure his 5th, but these Marauders just being abusive of their mobility. High Templar Stalkers zone warping and going to try to kill him. There's the medevac nearby. The medevac has decided to stay back here, and it looks like that is going to spell doom for those Marauders. Socke just kind of moving his army around now that he almost has it maxed up. Bradok's going to have a maxed out army too soon. That army advantage that Socke had at one point he really needed to take, but now that Bratok also has a maxed out army, who knows what will happen when these armies collide. More Vikings coming out from Bratok. He saw all these Colossi, realizes he needs to kill those things fast, as there are now 7 of them, and he only has 4 Vikings. So either he needs to do some nice Marauder micro, which he has been doing all over the map this entire game, so who knows. When these armies collide, though, it's going to be a great game. Another drop going down with some Marines and Marauders. More drops going down over here. The APM from Bratok must be insane at this point. He does snipe the Templar archives out, so no more High Templar can be warped in for the time being. What else is he going to get? I'd like to see him go for this Robotics Bay, so no more Colossi could get warped into. These Marauders coming across the map. Destroying photon cannons. Stim Marauders do some good job. Here it is. Socke deciding maybe to just go for a base race at this point, because he realizes that his tech buildings are down for the time being. And the armies are only different by 3 now. I don't like him fighting down at this planetary fortress. That is going to give Bratok the advantage. Planetary fortress so much if he gets to repair with his SCVs, and he is repairing now. This Archon doing splash, so it's just going to annihilate them. Bratok now, though, has the positioning advantage. He can come in from behind and snipe almost all these Colossi if he stims up. He does scan to see, ooh, is he going to trap them between this planetary fortress and behind? Oh, good job by the Ghost sniping. Looks like there's going to be an engagement here. EMP going off in the middle, taking off a lot. Bratok deciding to